By simply using this advanced Quasimodo strategy right here, I was able to catch this beautiful 1:18 risk to reward ratio on GER40 right here, and it was shared in our mentorship community right here. Let me just show you. The forecast was actually shared right here, a beautiful forecast, a 1:18 risk to reward ratio. And I was just checking today, this trade ended up hitting all the way to our target, which is a 1:18 risk to reward ratio. And in this video, I'm going to show you this QML setup right here, which enabled me to catch these beautiful moves right here. All right, so if you'd like to be able to catch trades like that, make sure you watch till the very end right here. Okay, so what you're looking at here is the typical QML plus fake out setup that I always trade. You guys, if you've been following us for a long time, you're going to realize that this is a method I've been using for a long time, right? So you can see that what we need is the market that is already in a trend. So this particular trade is actually going in an uptrend, right? So you can see the market is creating higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows, right? And then all of a sudden you have a market actually giving you this high, then going to the upside, continue to break structures with big momentum candles. And then once you have that, you also need to have the liquidity right here. It can be equal highs or equal lows or the Asian session. And once you have that, remember also there's going to be a QML right here. Sometimes the QML will not be there, but if it's there, the more confluence, then the better. All right, apart from that, you need to have big momentum candles breaking this structure to the upside. Apart from that, you also need to have some nice liquidity being set up right here, and then you're going to realize that the market is going to leave this area with big momentum candles right here. So you want this order block right here to be a fresh zone. The more fresh it is, the more solid and valid the setup is right here. Okay, so if you can actually look at this particular forecast right here, let me show you. You can see that not this particular one. Let me show you. If you can actually pay particular attention, you're going to realize that similar things happen. So what did we have on the 45 minutes time frame? We had a nice drop base rally with a break of structure to the upside by big momentum candles, and we had QML right here and the low, right? So what we did is that we went to the lower time frame and found our order block right here, and then guess what? We had liquidity, and also the Asian low and high was taken out in this particular case. So what we wanted was for the market to come into this particular area, and then once that happened, then we're going to take it straight to the upside, and that's exactly what happened. Right, so now let's go to the chart and actually see exactly what happened on this particular trade. You guys, if you can actually pay particular attention and actually backtest this strategy, you'll be able to catch big trades like this. Okay, so you can see right here that we had this big push to the upside. So you always want your order block to be formed after this big push to the upside, and whenever there's this big displacement like that, there's always going to be an order block being left behind. So your job as a trader is now to go and find that order block right there. So once you find that order block, ensure the QML is there, and then wait perfectly for the market to pull back into your zone after the Asian session being taken out, after the liquidity being taken out. And then you can see once that has happened, look at what happened to price. The market beautifully continued to go in our direction as analyzed. Just amazing. And guess what? The market continued to actually go to the upside. So I analyzed this particular pair and forgot about it, and I was just checking some of the trades I was able to analyze, and actually found this. I was like, okay, it would be interesting for me to actually share this particular trade with you guys. So let's go to the higher time frame. So if you can go to the day, the 4-hour time frame, that's what's happening there. So you can see that for a moment the market was trending to the downside, and then we had a shift of character, right? The market shifted because here we saw the market actually going to the downside, and then we had this big push that broke structure. So once we had that shift, and pay particular attention to the kind of shift that we had right here, it was a shift that was actually making a statement. You can see by the type of candles the market left behind. So once we have this big push like that, all you have to do is ensure that you wait for the market to pull back to that same area that caused the break of structure, and then ensure that the Asian session and the other types of liquidity are taken out. And once that happens, just wait for the price to come back to your zone. All right, wait for your confirmation, and once you do that, you'll be able to execute this particular trade to the upside in a very random fashion. All right, so that's how it is, guys. Very beautiful trade, very simple but powerful, guys. QML setups are always this powerful. You always get to catch beautiful trades like this. Very powerful setup right here. So remember, the QML right here might be present or not, but as long as you have this drop based rally to the upside with the break of structure, then the setup is valid. All right, so this is what you call the beginning of this particular QML right here. This is the approach, and then this is the end of that particular setup. So ensure that there is liquidity right here. There's a lot of stop outs right here. Make sure it's there, and then wait for your confirmation here. Never jump into any particular trade without a confirmation. That's a sin. All right, so this played out really nicely, and I was like, okay guys, let me share this knowledge with my followers and subscribers. All right, so I hope you actually found value. I'll be making more content around the QML, so make sure you subscribe, follow, like, comment, and everything. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll be able to actually get back to you guys. All right, until next time, goodbye.